Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for a midweek reading. We're going to see what the energy is for the rest of this first week in June. I have 6 decks. I was going to use 4, but I felt called to grab 2 more. I have an animal deck, I have a tarot deck, my Micah magic, I have the Hidden Truth Oracle for any people in separation from their special person. And then I have the Kim Kranz's The Wild Unknown Animal deck. And then I'm going to start with this new deck that I got. It's by Abraham Hicks. Has lovely messages. So let's see what we need to hear for the rest of this week. I've already opened Sacred Space and been feeling such a great energy. Oh, matches my shirt. So it says, my every story is attracting its vibrational. So sorry, my every story is attracting its vibrational match. So these are like the stories that you're creating in your head. Is the story that you're telling yourself, I can never have this, or I can never have that? Or is it filled with possibility of, ooh, what's going to happen today? Where's the magic at today? That subtle little shift in your thinking changes your vibration. It changes your life. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't think I'd be at this beach house this week. And you just start opening yourself up to the universe bringing you more. So I'm going to read the back to you. It says, every thought that you think is vibrating at a very personal frequency. And by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. That thought is now attracting another thought that it's vibrational match. And now those combined thoughts are vibrating at a frequency that is higher than the thought that came before. Okay. And they will now, by the law of attraction, attract another and another and another until eventually the thoughts will be powerful enough to attract a real life situation or manifestation. So it's almost like the domino effect. You push one domino and it's a positive thought, and all of a sudden one builds, another one builds, and then you're in this flow of great energy. But if you push the dominoes this way to a negative thought, that's also going to build. But you can easily put a wrench into that wheel and say, no, I don't want to think a negative thought anymore. I'm going to put in a high vibrational thought and shift my thinking in any moment. And Abraham taught me this, that when you have an icky thought, you can say, nope, I take that back. I don't want to have that thought. I take it back. Let me think of a better one. So don't fear thinking negatively. You can always shift it. You can always say, nope. Imagine yourself pulling that back. Whatever you just sent out, say, nope, I pull that back. I don't want to have that happen. And it's huge because that changes your vibration too. And then if you make it light and fun, your vibration changes when you're laughing about it. Okay. Okay. Let's get a Micah magic card or a couple to see what goes with what message just came through. My every story is attracting its vibrational match, which means your reality that you're experiencing is a reflection of what you've been thinking. Miracles are on the way. This is my typo. This is my deck that I created. And I used to have a fear of needing to be perfect. Otherwise something bad would happen to me because I grew up in my house needing to be perfect or something bad would happen to me. So I kept the typo in honor of my younger self to let her know that it's okay to make mistakes, but miracles are on the way. So when you are keeping your story, telling yourself miracles are on the way, they really are. It's just a matter of time before the universe, sees each thought building and building and building, and then boom, it drops into your reality. Okay. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks. Sometimes it's a month. Sometimes it's 2 days. So think good thoughts. All right. What else, Spirit? Miracles are coming this week. What else? We're releasing the past. So we're letting go of old toxic situations, people, places, and things. We are opening ourselves up to new relationships. I just heard new conscious relationships. So I also just heard someone might be leaving a job, and maybe they were working the job with this intention to, I don't know if I keep getting a sense like maybe you were working the job with your old partner or with your husband or wife. I don't know. I just feel this energy that you're leaving a job and you're leaving a partnership. So it's double time for somebody. Not everybody. Not every message will resonate for everyone. but you're leaving your environment and the people. And it's because you're realizing that, oh my gosh, I have been submerging myself in negativity. I have been living in this constant state of I'm not happy. And when we see that we are imprinting on our subconscious every single day by what we're absorbing and being around, we start to see that we're not around people that are helping us grow. We're around people that are just staying stagnant and they have no goals in life. And they're just waking up and going through the motions of every single day. And that's not what you want. So you're being guided to leave that situation. And you might be guided to go toward your twin flame, or maybe you've met your twin flame and they're coming back to you. Maybe you two are going to go off and change your environment together, and you're going to start to live this peaceful life where you're only surrounding yourself with the right people, the people that are going to imprint onto your subconscious all the good, all the positive. They have goals, but they're not going to pressure you to have to like completely change your whole life. I know a lot of divine masculines, they get stressed thinking they have to keep up with their divine feminine, and vice versa. A lot of feminines get stressed thinking they have to keep up with their masculine, but it's subtle changes. Like you don't have to change your whole life. You just be together and you let go of your egos. You don't judge each other. You just say, okay, you'll heal in your own time. I'll heal in my own time. Let's just do it together. If I have this habit that I don't really want to let go of yet, I'm not going to let go of it. If I have this addiction that I have, I'm going to keep doing it until I feel ready, till my nervous system feels ready to let go. And your partner shouldn't put pressure on you to do that because they don't know what you've been through, and only you know. So be kind to yourself and be kind to your partner. But you can be together and just let all of those thoughts go and just exist together. Just enjoy each other's presence. There's no pressure. There's no need to do anything. Just be. Okay. There we go. Permission to rest. Just be. Got a bumblebee type of shirt on today too. So you're allowed to rest. You're allowed to heal. Is there another card that came out, Spirit? No. Let's do the animal card and see if I get the bee. Kind of curious now. I just saw the peacock at the bottom. Dove. Peace. It says be peace. This is that just being energy. You're finally at peace with your twin. You're home. Your nervous systems can both finally heal together. No more toxic patterns, no more trying to make somebody jealous or trying to track somebody down and figure out what they're doing. And it's just a really peaceful life. Wow. Okay, so you have the dolphin. It says this and that are true. Remember, the ego is going to compare. It's going to look at every single thing. It's going to think things are black and white, but just let all of that go for now. Just be like, you know what? Everything can be true. I'm not going to, stay fixated on, you have to have my same belief system, and you don't have to think exactly the same way as your partner. You can go and have different likes and different things that you like to do. They don't have to like it too, but they can support you in that. But a lot of times twins do have similar values. You want the same things in life. You want to like raise your kids the same way. You both want peace. You both want to take care of yourselves. So it can all be true, but the dolphin also means a blessing is on the way. So there's some sort of blessing coming. All right, we have lizard. Dream the world into being. This is co-creating. So using your gifts, the lizard has spiritual gifts. It has powers. It knows that what it's thinking about, it's pressing a button on and saying, I want this tomorrow. So use the power of your mind to not obsess about everything that's going wrong, or I don't know how this partnership's going to work because we both don't do this and blah, blah, blah. Screw it all and say, no, let's create the relationship that we do want. Let's think positively about how it's so great that we're so different and we can support one another. And then transformation. There's so many boats going by. It's so cool. Butterfly, transformation. So this is the squeeze energy. I always say, like, when I see butterflies outside, it's always such a lovely feeling, but at the same time, I'm like, oh no, Who is going through a squeeze? Is somebody going to text me soon to say that they're going through something difficult? Normally a squeeze could be like somebody mistexting somebody else, and then all of a sudden there's like this argument within the family. The squeeze could be a flat tire. The squeeze could be, I don't know, something falling apart. Maybe you thought you were going to get the lead of this project at work, and then they give it to somebody else who's like your enemy in a way. But the squeeze is to transform you. So in that moment, when you're going through this tough situation, you're learning a lesson. You're learning to let go and to trust and to say, okay, I can't control this. Or if I sent that wrong text to somebody, this is my lesson now to really look at my messages and see, like, how am I speaking? Who am I speaking to? And am I speaking kindly? And be mindful of your words. Because the squeeze moments happen when the universe wants to shape us into being better people. I had so many squeeze moments about five or 6 years ago because I was not a very honorable person. I was a snooper. I was always going through other people's things. I was always taking things. I just was like that little girl who just felt like I had to protect myself and I had to know what was going on. And I just had this desire to snoop. And it was so toxic. And now that I look back, and that was probably even like 10 years ago, I kind of healed that. But I look back and I'm like, I can't believe I've done that. Like, I'll walk by now, I can walk by any private thing, like if it's somebody's phone or their journal, and I have zero desire to look. I just don't. And you know what? I'm too trusting now because sometimes I leave my stuff out in my house. And I think that, like, when certain people come in my house, I forget that, like, I was a good person, but I was a snooper. So I sometimes struggle to trust other people, but I also forget that I am too trusting, that I'm like, crap, I used to be that way. What if this person is that way? But yeah, it was a wounded part of me that wanted to snoop and I almost wanted to feel safe. I wanted to make sure that, like, this person wasn't talking about me, or I don't know. I just always wanted to have control of situations to know that I was safe. And now I just don't care. I don't need to know. I don't want to know. I almost would rather not know. Because my reality is my reality, and I'm not letting anyone affect my bubble. And in another video that I filmed while I'm at this house was your frame. So imagine you're in a picture frame right now, right? Your frame is your values, your belief systems. It's who you are. It's your likes. It's your dislikes. You know, do you like to run? Do you like to take baths? Do you like to watch certain videos? What do you like to talk about? Well, when you're in your frame and you go and be around other people, sometimes people leave their own frame and adhere to somebody else's frame. You lose all sense of who you are. You start doing whatever they love to do. And it's because you're not sturdy. You're not believing that your frame is valuable. And one of the biggest things in partnership, if you're going to be in a twin flame connection, is you need to stay in your frame. Do not mold into the other person. Okay. You have to stay in your frame, which means if you have a routine that you like to do every week, don't stop it for the other person. You keep doing it. If you want to go on vacations and you want to leave your partner, do it. If that's something that's in your frame that lights you up, please don't stop. Don't step out of your frame for other people. Your frame is your happiness. It's where your soul can grow. It's your connection to you. Like when I was driving here to the beach, I felt like I took a drug on my drive because I just was like, oh my gosh, this feels so good. This is like a soul happiness. And I missed it. I was like, Michelle, you need to do this more. And I always feel like I can't leave my family, or I can't leave this, or I have all these reasons why I can't go. And I always tell myself, like, when I have a partner and when I have a family one day, like, I'm like, yeah, I'll still take my little trips by myself. But it is hard. Even though I don't have a family yet, it still was hard for me to leave my extended family and to be alone and to not have like a group of people here that I hang out with. It was hard to pull my soul out of my environment, out of my normal routine, but I did it. And this is what's good for my frame. So your transformational times can sometimes be when you're out of your frame. You're not acting in integrity. You're saying the wrong things to people. You're speaking too much. You're oversharing information that you're not allowed to be sharing. So bite your tongue. Don't share too much. Allow yourself to just be loyal. Don't snoop. You know, I live my life as if Micah, my daughter, is watching me in every second. And that's what made me stop snooping, honestly. Because when she passed, I felt like now I have this angel with me 24/7 and I have to act in integrity. And there's a few things that I still do where I'm just like, Michelle, you can be better. And I reflect, and those are squeeze moments. Okay, my phone just buzzed. Let me make sure. Okay, my food just arrived. Woohoo! Okay, so we're gonna wrap up this reading soon because I am starving. I got myself a nice little vegan wrap. So the squirrel spirit is next, believing in yourself. So believing that you can overcome these old patterns and behaviors that are from your wounded version of you. You know, where are you not acting in integrity? Pull your frame together, figure out what it's made of, and start being this new person who other people, not that we live life for other people, but other people will admire you for you acting in integrity and being loyal and not talking about somebody else behind somebody's back. Because when you do that, that's telling that person that you're probably going to go talk about them too. So understanding that every single action is being watched by the universe, by your loved ones that have passed away. So always be loyal and act in integrity when no one is watching. Pick up that trash on the ground that nobody else sees but you and throw it out. Be good to yourself, be good to Mother Earth, and believe in yourself that you can change these habits. You know, squirrels act in such a habitual way. They gather their nuts, they do all these different things, but you can be different. You can break your habits, I'm hearing. Was that the last one I got? Yeah. Okay. We have Lizard, Dream the World. Okay. Let's do Hidden Truth Oracle. You know, I'm going to go bring my food in real fast. Pause. All right. We're back in action. We are going to pull a card from the Hidden Truth Oracle for people in separation from their special people. What do they want to say to you? First one that flipped. I wish I could share my good news with you. So fun fact, on the twin flame journey, when you feel a surge, you feel a high out of nowhere, it's a lot of times because your twin, which they say it's one soul, two bodies, it's because your twin somewhere else in the world is experiencing joy and you're feeling it. So a lot of twins think that they're bipolar because they have these like really odd surges of highs and lows, and it's because you're sensing your twin's energy. Okay, so they want to share good news with you. So if you're feeling super, super high today, they might be going through something where something great happened and they just want to tell you. And that's kind of like innate on the twin flame journey, is when they experience good news, it's usually the first person they think of that they want to share it with is their twin. And if you haven't met your twin yet, get excited. It's a roller coaster ride. It is definitely a wild journey. Okay, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and this might be a time where you feel them pulling on your energy. I know I always have like a strange, not to be TMI, but I always have like a strange, like sexual surge energy on Saturdays, like midday. And I'm like, is my twin thinking about me, or have I even met my twin yet? I don't even know. But I can just feel this like pull on me sexually. Either they're thinking about me that way, and it makes sense because on the weekends you have more time to rest and you're more relaxed, and your twin has more time to think about you. So pay attention to when you feel like you just feel like somebody is pulling on your energy in that way. It's a real thing. It's wild how cosmically we're connected. Really beautiful. Okay, I feel you leaving me behind. And I just saw a video title the other day, and it was all about the divine masculine knows that the divine feminine is like, I am not putting up with this anymore. It kind of like she's not gonna, or he or she is not gonna sit around and wait for divine masculine to do anything. She's just gonna move on. She's gonna go date other people. Or he's gonna go date other people. They're going to take their life and make it fun, because honestly, when you do that and when you pull away, that's when your counterpart takes action and they're like, I can't live my life without this person. I love them. I have to move towards them. I can't have them marry somebody else. And then they actually take action. And then it says, I will wait for a sign for you. So sometimes they've hurt you so bad that they're wanting to come towards you, but they're like, they want to dip their feet in, but they're like, I don't know if is it safe? Is she going to bite my head off? Is she going to hurt me? So sometimes they're scared to come towards you. So sometimes they might send you a little glimmer on social media. They might like a post, they might send you a comment, and they're going to see if you're going to like the comment. They might watch your story. But I was also watching another video the other day about like girls don't take it too seriously when a guy is watching your story, because most likely they're just taking a poo and they're bored and they're on their phone. So that's not really effort, that's breadcrumbs. So you're going to wait for somebody to show up at your door with flowers, and they're going to work hard to be with you consistently for weeks before you open up your energy to them. You are not going to give yourself sexually to this person until they have proven that they value you, they value your heart, they value your energy, and they're asking you great questions. You are not just taking a like on a story or a video as an indicator that they love you. Okay, we are rewriting that whole story, and we're saying, no, we're high value women and they need to work hard to be with us because we are so special. We hold this energy that emanates such goodness in the world, and it is an honor for somebody to be with you. But you have to place yourself in that category. You can't be this woman or man that settles for the smallest little thing. Stand in your power, and you will eventually slowly unlearn this pattern. I'm doing it too. I used to be somebody who would see a like and be like, oh my God, no, no more. Like they literally have to work really hard for weeks and maybe even months at this point to earn my trust, because I used to throw trust so easily. I would easily trust somebody. And now I've learned the hard way to never do that again. They need to be showing up consistently. They need to be caring about me and my heart and my energy and not just what I look like. And yeah, I'm just not settling, and you shouldn't either. So they're going to wait for a sign for you. And if you really want to entertain this person, you can send them a like, or you can send them a little sign or emoji saying you're open, but then set the tone from there on out that that's not enough. They need to keep doing more for you. Okay. All right. So that's all for that. Let's get an animal card. So I just heard the miracle on the way. The first card we got was the miracles on the way. Twin flame. So your twin flame might be on the way, and I'm preparing you to set these boundaries. I'm preparing you to ask really tough questions. Ask them about their values. Ask them what kind of relationship do they want. Ask them how much time do they want to spend with you. And make sure that they're asking you in return these questions, because you get to decide who you want to surround yourself with and how often. And in your frame, when you're in your frame and you're strong, they will adhere to your frame and you can adhere to theirs. It's a nice, healthy balance, but don't leave your frame for somebody else when they come back in. Okay. That's what you just really be a high value woman or man. Know your worth, know your habits, know your routines, know what you want to allow in, what you will not settle for. And allow, if you're a feminine, allow your masculine to lead, allow him to create the dates for you. And if you're somebody that wants that to happen, you cannot jump into his phone and say, oh, let's go to this restaurant, let's do this. You have to pull back your masculine energy and let him come to you with a plan. And if he says, where would you like to go? Say, hey, it'd be great if you could surprise me. I love steak, or I love tacos, or I love this. And then put it in his court to have to go find the best place to take you. So it's this healthy balance of you giving him a little bit and then he takes it and leads. Okay. Because this will set the tone for the rest of your relationship for him to lead. And men want to do these things. They want to provide for you. They like the risk of being like, oh gosh, I got to cook a meal. I got to do this for her. I got to impress her. It's scary. And they like that. The fox. This matches my shirt. This is a family man. So he is wise, he's observant, he is protective of his pack, if you will. I don't know what foxes call their little tribe. But this could also be sneaky energy too. I just heard this could be karmic energy. The karmic is going to try to sabotage your twin coming back to you. They're going to work really hard to manipulate your person. They're going to find all these reasons why your person should stay with them. So yeah, Spirit led me down the wrong path for a second and then pulled it back and was like, this is karmic energy. So this could be a job, this could be a location, this could be a married partner, this could be a girlfriend or boyfriend. They're going to feel your twin coming towards you, and then they're going to freak out and they're going to say all these different things to try to get your twin to stay with them. And then if it's a job that's a karmic situation, a karmic energy, the job is going to try to convince you to stay. All the coworkers are going to say, come on, you can't leave, we want you. But you just cannot work another day at this job. The karmic energy is all the other people trying to pull you down. Okay. Turtle has been my sign recently. It's that slow moving energy, but you've got something underneath your shell that you need to share with the world. And you as twins, you're going to share it together. You guys have gifts together that need to be unpacked, unwrapped. And then as you unwrap your gifts together, you exude them out into the world in a special way that nobody else has ever done, I just heard. So your combination of gifts is unique to you two. Wow, that's really beautiful. Your combination of gifts between the two of you, because you're the same soul, two different bodies, they're very similar but very different. You each hold a different dynamic that's going to help your mission. And it's been slow moving because there's somebody in the partnership or both people that need to do some healing. Okay, we're going to end with a tarot card from Chris Ann's deck. Let's see, a final message, Spirit. What about twins? Final message for twins for this energy reading, which ended up being a twin flame reading. 3 of inspiration. This is the 3 of... Was it this video that I was talking about, the domino? Don't mind me if I did not talk about it in this video, because I just filmed a video. I can't remember if it was this reading or earlier. I talked about dominoes going in 2 different directions. You know, you can press a domino in this direction with negative thinking, or you can press a domino in this direction. And this card is literally exactly what I was talking about. I think it was another video, so excuse me for laughing, you guys not getting it. But I literally just was saying this. Thank you, Spirit. So 3 of inspiration it is 3 of wands, right? It's a celebration. It's people coming together. They're collaborating. They're working together, and they're going to get the dominoes flowing. And they're going to get them flowing in a certain direction. And it's going to be in a new direction that you didn't expect. And your gifts are going to expand, I just heard, in a new way. And it's going to make you feel so good because this other person is going to add their little spicy sauce to the mix. And it's going to be what the world needs. It's going to be so different than what you expected. That's all I keep seeing is they keep saying like they don't even know what they're made of until they come together. This is really beautiful. Final card. Get the dominoes going. Somebody's coming back into your reality this week, a twin flame, or maybe you're going to meet your twin for the first time. A miracle is on the way. Know your boundaries, know your frame, know your values, be a high value man or woman. Make somebody have to work to be with you. Okay. Men, specifically men, they like the chase. They like to pursue. So ladies, pull back your energy, or men, depending if you're same sex, pull back your energy a bit and allow this person to pursue you. Okay. If you need advice on this topic, I've helped many women call in their person with this energy, the lean back, as I call it. And I learned it from another YouTube coach. She's amazing. But message me below. Everything's in the description box, but message me and we can work together, and I can help you step into your feminine energy to call in the right partner, a partner that is going to support you, honor you, chase you, pursue you, and it's never going to get old because you're going to learn these tools. It's never going to get stagnant. You're never going to be stuck in the same routine of how's your day? And you know, the typical good morning, good night. I'm going to teach you all the different ways to do it. All right, lovies, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. All right, peace out.